Military personnel were right at the heart of celebrations for Her Majesty the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, leading the nation in tribute to her unique service, on the ground, in the air, and at sea. Pageantry began on horse guards, the traditional Queen's birthday parade, more commonly known as Trooping the Colour. This year, His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales inspected the parade. It was 1st Battalion Irish Guards whose colour, or flag, was trooped. Colour is the term used for the regiment's flag. In past times, it was a rallying point during battle, an important symbol of recognition. The Household Division have been trooping the colour since at least 1755, and it's become a valued part of British military and royal life. Complex and attractive drill is showcased. Both foot guards and those mounted paraded before Prince Charles twice. With the conclusion of Trooping the Colour, the next phase of the military display got underway, and that saw King's Troop, Royal Horse Artillery, make their way to Hyde Park. Traditional military gun salutes took place, both here in Hyde Park and at the Tower of London, and right around the UK. Here they fired rounds in honour of Her Majesty. 21 rounds for the Queen's birthday, 21 rounds for Coronation Day, and an extra 20 rounds added to each total because the firing was taking place in a royal park. Grand total, 82. The Tower of London witnessed even more, 124 rounds fired in total here. The Honourable Artillery Company having that considerable honour. 105th Regiment Royal Artillery fired from the impressive Stirling Castle.
There was no need for anyone to be have any nerves or have any doubt about what we could achieve on the day.
Yeah, I definitely felt some this morning. Will I remember my lines? But the Troop Commander remember his lines. As the Barry Commander said, it all went to plan, and everyone conducted all the drills and that they were taught down to the T. So.
Royal Navy ships and shore establishments fired their guns. Fire! This is the salute heard by the people of Stockholm, capital of Sweden, as fired by HMS Defender. Guns also rang out from HMS Montrose in Bahrain. Back in the UK, airfields the length of the country were busying to the sounds of aircraft taxiing. From the war-winning technology of yesteryear preserved by the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight to the aerial gladiators of today, all began to converge on the capital. "70 aircraft flying in formation. From helicopters to fast jets. Classics from the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight. And a spectacular formation of Typhoon, a flying 70 across the skies, much to the delight of Her Majesty. As a finale, the incomparable Red Arrows. Well, the ceremony's over for now, so the big question is, what did the tens of thousands of people who came along think of it all?
I didn't think I would see horses, I didn't think I would see planes, I didn't think I would see anything of what I saw today. So yeah, it was really, yeah.
It's a day to remember, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
This day will never really happen again in our lifetime.
It's been amazing. We've loved every second of it, and when we saw the 70 in the sky, we were just going nuts.
Oh my god, yeah.
We just
amazing, like to see it all.
Yeah,
very, very emotional.
And we both burst into tears. The fly past was just amazing, and people around us were just burst into tears.
All right then, what did you all think of it?
It was good, but I like the horses.
The horses were cool, weren't they? What did you like?
I like the float.
Yeah. And how about you?
All of it. Anything Queenie, it's great.
Her Majesty the Queen began the next phase of celebrations, lighting the Buckingham Palace beacon from Windsor Castle. And traditional beacons were set ablaze across the country. Military personnel part of the celebrations at Edinburgh Castle. And the pipes rang out in Cyprus, where the British Forces community gathered to join the chain of fire spreading across the globe. Military personnel who've had 5 years' service before February this year received the Platinum Jubilee Medal. On Jubilee Friday, members of 1st Battalion Royal Gurkha Rifles received theirs at Sir John Moore Barracks in Folkestone.
The occasion itself is, amazing, and it's an absolutely great time to get a Jubilee medal. And I got commissioned as well today, so it's an extra happiness.
Bangor in Northern Ireland. Sea cadets wait with some trepidation for the Earl and Countess of Wessex. They're visiting as members of the royal family tour the 4 nations that make up the United Kingdom. And they spend plenty of time talking to the youngsters. The Royal Navy found their own very special way to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee. Ships sounded their sirens for 70 seconds to mark the 70 years of Her Majesty's service. The Jubilee mixed the highly celebratory and the reverential. Military personnel again in evidence lining the steps to St Paul's Cathedral for the service of Thanksgiving. Harry and Meghan joining other members of the royal family. Royal Marine musicians were a surprise element of the concert in front of Buckingham Palace, performing memorably with Queen and Adam Lambert. The band of the Royal Regiment of Scotland led the main Jubilee event in Germany, a platinum party in the park at the NATO forward holding base in SENNELAGER, reviving the sports facility that until 5 years ago hosted British Army Athletics Championships. SENNELAGER was also a key stop on Her Majesty the Queen's Silver Jubilee Tour.
The Queen actually reviewed the British Army of the Rhine in 1977 here in SENNELAGER, so it's nice to be a part of that.
And concluding the entire 4-day weekend, the parade and pageant. Divided into 4 sections, the first featured a military parade of 1,750 people and 200 horses from the Royal Navy, Army, RAF and Commonwealth.
Yeah, it was great. I felt that huge sense of pride all the way through. It was great to see, so many people supporting us. It was awesome.
It's fantastic, I have to say. It was a really, really good day. It's fantastic to see so many people out waving banners, cheering, and it really helps on the way around. Gets you, neck in the back of the collar, standing up straight. It's so much easier when there's that many people cheering.
Wow, just a total another level of any parade I've ever done before. The sheer scope, the whole weekend's been huge, but this stepping out today with thousands of people here, all the Union Jacks flying, the band's going, it really, really took my breath away, to be honest.
Described as one of the biggest spectacles in British history, a truly fitting way to end celebrations for the Jubilee, which saw the UK's armed forces centre stage at almost every turn. Tim Cooper, Forces News. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.